Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Doug, edgeoffingersonthefrets.com. So if you're stuck in a guitar rut, let's try some different chord voicings. That's what this video is going to be about today. So let's grab the tabs and get started. Let's just start off. There's going to be 3 different examples here. The first one, let's say you're playing some open position chords like G, C, D7. Just a very common strumming pattern. Let's say you're a beginner, intermediate, okay, this is what you're playing. That's fine, nice, gets you through the song. But it can get boring if you're doing that over and over again for you and the listener. So let's go to a bar chord G. It's an E form G chord if you know your page system. C chord, this would be an A form C chord. And then you can play D7 like this. This would be from the C form of it. It's a D7. You can go to my page and get all the cage system chord stuff if you need to. So there you go, you can do this. And the neat trick about that, if you're going from the G to the D7, the 3rd finger stays right there. It's a really nice little, okay? So there you go, down, down, up, up, down, up. You can do that instead of using the opens. You could also put a percussive sound on beat 2. A little more interesting. The last thing I'll say about that is, and then we'll go to the next one, G is here, but guess what? You don't have to play that full chord every time. You can play this chord, which is called G over D. I'm omitting the big bar like that. And then I can slide down to the C there. 3rd finger stays, 1st finger stays. And then when I come back up, I've got the G, and watch this, if I just switch 2 and 4, D7. So that's a nice one if the chords are faster switching. You can do that kind of a shape, okay? All right, let's go to the second one. Now, this one, I'm going to use 3 different chords. I'm going to use A, E, D, and A. And see if you can recognize this song. Probably not. But these are the chord shapes, the chord structure of the song, right? So if the artist came up here and said, well, I'm going to use this, it's still an A chord, but now I'm inside this E form A chord. I'm going to play these 3. Then I'm going to go to an E chord, but this is a C form of an E chord, but I'm only going to play those 3, and this is a D, C form of a D chord, and then back to your A, like that. Now it sounds like this. Doesn't sound like it, but it's the same chords, right? Now he was just going to bounce off of the low A the whole time. That's called an ostinato, I think, or some sort of a pedal tone, if you want to say that. But so remember, if you're getting bored down in here, you can come up here and play some different voicings, and it makes it sound a lot more interesting. You can still play them down there if you're at a campfire or something. That's fun, but this makes it sound nice. Okay, now there's another song that uses those same 3 chords that the artist moved the shapes up and down the neck. Let's see if you can recognize this tune. Okay, probably not, but what if I went? Right? So A, E, D, A. Well look, A is here. This is an A chord. It's just a C sharp, an E, and an A that's just out of this shape. This isn't E chord. There's the root down there, but it's from that C form, or if you want to think of it as the D form, whichever, And then it goes down to a D chord, which you already know, back up to that E chord, but it's the same shape as the D, right? But you just have to be careful not to hit these lower strings because it'll sound a little funky. It's just that top 3 strings. Now this isn't about teaching Jack and Diane. This is about understanding moving around some shapes and getting different voicings. But that sounds pretty cool, right? So if you're stuck in a rut, try to move up the neck and see these different chord shapes, right? Now later on, he also used the shapes from Crazy Train in Jack and Diane. Right? Pretty cool. Instead of going da 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 da. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this is helpful. Please join me on Patreon. I've got all kinds of great songs, lessons, and chord and lyric sheets, tabs, and all that stuff. Or just like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.